Welcome back to Welford Road. It's not a view you had very often sitting in the dugout, but we're going to start at possibly the biggest roar of your name that I can remember in the ground. Was that try against Stade Francais down the corner? Yeah. Game was slipping away from Tigers, and then two quick-fire tries towards the end. Was that one of your greatest memories of playing here?
It was one of the big nights. It was the European nights, the knockout stages. Even though that was the last game of the pool, we needed to win to go through, and we were losing. Yeah, I didn't get to score many tries. I don't remember a huge amount about it. I remember Andy Good chipping the ball over their defensive line. It bounced, and Geordie gathered the ball, and I just found myself on his left shoulder, 40 metres out, and he passed it to me, and I think I had two backs from Stade running alongside of me. I think they didn't fancy tackling me because they were certainly quicker than me. But yeah, I managed to get in the corner. But the atmosphere at that point, it was a big turning point in the game. Like I say, we were struggling, we were behind, and probably a couple of minutes later, Danny Hipkiss went and scored and put us in the lead. And the atmosphere in this place then was amazing.
Go right back to the beginning. You and Brett would have been stood just behind here watching your first games with your dad, and that was your introduction to Welford Road.
Yeah, I remember we used to get these almost like stubs from school, like season ticket stubs, and we used to come down and watch. And at that point, it was a dream for both of us to play for the club. Let alone, you know, we wanted to play just one game for the club, let alone how many we managed to in the end. So, yeah, it was a fantastic achievement for the family, both me and Brett playing for the club. It was surreal. The guys that we'd watched as young guys, all of a sudden you're in the change rooms with them. You know, I joined the club in 97, 16. At 18, I was in the senior squad. So it was a quick transition for me. And then, yeah, being in the change rooms with my heroes was fantastic.
And you went from those beginnings to having the privilege and the honour of leading out the team at Welford Road on numerous occasions. What's that like when you've got 10,000 faces staring at you from the opposite side?
Well, it's certainly the best stadium in the land, in my view. Sitting in the change rooms before is just an amazing feeling. With the stand being wooden and you being below that stand in the change room, the atmosphere in the change room before is brilliant. You can feel the atmosphere, you can feel the stamping of the feet in the change room. But when you come out and you run down the steps and you've got the fans either side of you, and you know, you've got 10,000 fans in one stand alone over there, the noise just hits you, and it's fantastic to run out and lead the team out to that.
And now, winding on to the present tense, working with the Matt Hampson Foundation. Some worrying times with Matt over Christmas when he was ill, but a lot better news now.
Yeah, Matt was seriously ill, and you know, it was a huge dent to the foundation as a whole. He's now back on the mend. He's at home recuperating, and we're looking forward to getting him back at the newly built Get Busy Living Centre, which is still not quite finished. The plans are that we get that finished for when Matt's able to visit.